mini session, feet in straps, intermediate. Let's come down to a lying position on our back, grabbing onto your flow reformer. We're going to hook our feet into straps 1 and 2, and you are grabbing loops 3 and 4 with your hands. We're sending those legs straight up to the ceiling. Take a moment to settle into your neutral spine. So feel the hips draw down towards the mat as you lengthen the rest of the legs up. You want to make sure that your pubic bone is in line with your hips. So think flat line, like a dinner plate. Pulling the abdominals down into the mat, and we're sending those legs to 45 degrees. Let's flex the feet, turn the legs out, and connect your heels. We inhale to bend the knees to frog. Exhale to lengthen out to 45. You need to draw your abdominals into the mat to support that natural curve in your lower spine. And you want to keep focusing into that neutral position so that our body is in alignment. So feel free to check at any time. Reaching the legs away. Let's go for 2 more here. And a little combo. So from here, we stretch the legs. We're going to take them straight up to the ceiling, point the toes, and then exhale back down to 45. We bend in, exhale, reach, lift, and lower. I'm flexing my feet into the frog and then pointing my toes as I glide them up and down. Here we go. So the movement is in the hip. Everything else should be stable, making sure you're not recruiting the lower back. Let's go for 2 more here. Last one like this. And from here, we're going to keep those legs nice and straight. Slowly lift them back to the ceiling. Press the hips down. And then inhale to open out to that V. Find that resistance. Exhale to circle to 45. And you're trying to keep the resistance in the strap for as long as possible when you circle. So we open and then keep pressing the legs into the loops so you kind of keep that opening for as long as you can. And then slowly lift up. Now, if you go too low with this, so lower than 45, if you go down here, impossible to keep neutral. You have to arch the back. So that's why I want that 45-degree angle. Inhale to open. Really common mistake, or not mistake, but just something really common that I see in classes. And I want you to keep the alignment because the body, it works better when you're in that neutral spine. Means that you're recruiting the right muscles at the right time. Let's reverse. We press down to 45 and then open out. Find that resistance. Keep it for as long as possible and then close back in. We lower down. And wrap your abdominals deep into your mat. Keep working those beautiful long lines of your legs. Again, even though you're not getting that burn into the legs, still most definitely working with the resistance. If your wrists get tired, you could bring your straps to here, a little bit higher than the wrist bone. Ooh, let's go palms together, that feels nice. Last one like this. From here, you're bringing the legs back to 45 degrees, and I want that turn out again, so heels together, and we're going for an opening. So you open out as much as you can, and then control it all the way back in. And you open. Getting a great stretch into the hips, working your abduction and your adduction. Let's just do 4 more, reaching those legs as long as you can. Again, we're keeping the stability of the hips and the pelvis, so we shouldn't feel like the pelvis is rocking. It should just feel like you're moving within that hip socket. All right, last one. Let's make it the best one. Take that stretch, and then let's lift the legs up. Keep stretching. Grab hold of those foot straps, and maybe you can take them out just a little further. If this one doesn't feel good, you can bend those knees and connect your heels, and just let the thighs and the knees drop open. Let's close the eyes down and take 3 deep breaths in and out, bringing lots of loving energy into the body. Thanking yourselves for hitting your mat today and for moving and grooving. Let's take those straps out. Hug the knees into the chest, rolling to the side to come up to sitting. Beautiful work. I can't wait to see you back here for some more good moves.